Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. After a robbery was reported in 29 Palms, one man was arrested for investigation into battery with serious bodily injury. Deputies say that on Monday they received a report from a victim that said they had been robbed violently at a home in the 6400 block of East Court Way in 29 Palms. The victim said that on Sunday, the suspect punched the victim and then threw a cellular phone at the victim's face. The victim immediately went to a hospital where they were treated for a suspected orbital fracture. The victim identified the suspect as Lloyd Farnsworth, a 63-year-old resident of 29 Palms, who deputies say is a family relation of the victim. A few hours after they received the report, deputies contacted Farnsworth in the 6400 block of East Court Way in 29 Palms, where they took him into custody. Lloyd Farnsworth was arrested for suspicion of battery with serious bodily injury and is being held at the West Valley Detention Center on $40,000 bail. The High Desert Water District Board of Directors meets in regular session this afternoon. The board will hold a public hearing on the possibility of dissolving the High Desert Water District's Public Advisory Committee due to what the board is calling, quote, low public participation. They will receive an update on federal legislative matters that affect the district and hold additional public hearings on water standby assessments, annual sewer service charges, and collection on tax rolls, and the emergency purchase of an electrical panel for the Western Hills Booster Station. The board meets in open public session today at 4 p.m. at the High Desert Water District office located at 55439 29 Palms Highway in Yucca Valley. The Joshua Basin Water District Board of Directors meeting scheduled for today at 5 p.m. has been canceled. The Board of Directors is scheduled to meet in regular session next on July 16th. The Morongo Unified School District has announced the launch of its dual language immersion pathway for the 2025-2026 school year, starting with a new kindergarten class at Yucca Valley Elementary School. Reporter Gabriel Hart gives a closer look at the highlights of this dual language program.
Enrollment is now open for the Dual Language Immersion Pathway, which offers students the opportunity to become bilingual, biliterate, and bicultural in English and Spanish. The program provides a strong academic and cultural foundation that supports long-term success in school, college, career, and beyond. The program is a 50-50 instructional model, where students receive instruction in English and Spanish equally across all content areas starting in kindergarten. With standards-aligned curriculum, the program follows the Common Core state standards, ensuring students meet grade-level expectations in both languages. Bilingual students develop advanced reasoning and critical thinking skills that support improvement in math, science, and literacy. These students are anticipated to grow in confidence, self-esteem, and cultural awareness, and will be well-positioned to earn the California State Seal of Biliteracy in high school. The program is open to all incoming kindergarten students throughout the district, but will be hosted by Yucca Valley Elementary School. It is designed to grow with the students, adding one grade level each year to ensure continuity and long-term success. First grade will be added in the 2026-27 school year, allowing the inaugural kindergarten class to continue in the dual language immersion pathway without interruption. For families interested in enrolling their kindergartner for the 2025-26 school year, please visit the link in the story at Z107.7fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Gabriel Hart.
There's no better way to celebrate the nation's birthday than donning a rubber president mask and robbing a bank. That's why the Flamingo Heights Community Center is kicking off Independence Day weekend tonight with a screening of the Keanu Reeves, Patrick Swayze, Lori Petty crime caper, Point Break. They're calling the film a summer classic thriller, and they're screening it at sundown with grilled burgers and dogs. Doors open today at 7 p.m., and the Flamingo Heights Community Center is located at 55977 Paris Street in Yucca Valley. The town of Yucca Valley Senior Center will host a patriotic Independence Day lunch party for our senior community tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at the Yucca Valley Community Center. The event will bring seniors together for a communal celebration of America's birthday with food, music, and social activities. The event will feature a classic picnic lunch prepared by FSA, accompanied by live entertainment from the band On Tap, sponsored by the Yucca Valley Senior Club. Attendees can expect toe-tapping, hand-clapping music while enjoying their meal, visiting with friends, and playing fun games. The Independence Day celebration is no cost for seniors 55 and over. However, a $3 donation is suggested for the lunch portion of the event. This special early 4th of July party will take place at the Yucca Valley Community Center. Space is limited, so guests are encouraged to come early. Doors open at 9 a.m. And finally, if you know a neighbor, coworker, friend, or business that makes our community stronger, a longtime local nonprofit wants to recognize them too. Online news editor Robert Hayden joins us with more.
Basin Foundation is accepting nominations for its 27th annual awards celebration. The yearly awards event honors local volunteers, nonprofits, businesses, and organizations that go above and beyond to uplift our community, and they're looking for people like you to help recognize those making a difference in the Morongo Basin. Nominations are open now through Wednesday, July 10th at 9 p.m. There are 8 different categories in which you can submit your nominations. Together We Can highlights multiple organizations collaborating to create meaningful, lasting change in the community. Lifetime Achievement is an individual with decades of volunteer service or leadership. Above and Beyond is a paid employee from any industry who goes above and beyond their role. Cultural Contributor advances local culture through visual art, music, theater, or storytelling. Nonprofit of the Year is a standout charitable organization showcasing excellence and impact. There's also Volunteer of the Year, Youth Volunteer of the Year, and Business of the Year. Awardees will be honored during the 27th Annual Awards Celebration and Dinner on Thursday, August 28th. Tickets to the event will be announced after the nomination period ends on July 10th. Basin Foundation is a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting local service, connection, and collaboration throughout the Morongo Basin. You can learn more and submit nominations by heading to their website. It's www.basinwidefoundation.org. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z1077 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.